Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. And even though all week we have been focused on the messy foolishness of, the whole escape SWV Tasha drama, we have to remember that we YouTubers also review TV shows, okay? And we have to get into the mess of the shows we love all the time, okay? And that is Love or Life After Lockup, because prison love is messy, okay? And if you don't know prison love is messy, then get into it today, okay? Now look, I have other shows that I have to review as well. I have to do Ghost. I have to do the Ultimate Girls Trip. Okay, and other stuff I can't remember right now. Okay, but I'm happy y'all around here for my regular foolishness. Okay, and not just the mess of the SWV and Escape and Tasha and them. We are back for our regular scheduled program of this Prison Love is Messy foolishness. Okay, but happy Saturday to all the people. Happy Saturday. Okay, I am tired but woke and energized at the same time. Because how you tired, woke, and energized and sleepy at the same time? Well, that is the life of a YouTuber. Okay, we are all over the place. Now, y'all know a couple things to do, okay, first and foremost, and that is to make sure to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, okay, because it's the thing to do. Okay, do not forget to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner, on IG, also on Twitter of the Tur and Tick of the Talk. Okay, also y'all know, share the video. Okay, hit the little share button. Make sure to also hit the like button. Make sure to also follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner. I said that. I forgot. But look, I'm here where I'm at. Hi, hello. Girl, that's a lot of booze. That's a lot of boob. And why I know it's Saturday and I'm around her chilling, that was too much boob. Okay, I got a bra on, but leave me be. Okay, but hey y'all, how y'all doing? How was everyone? How are the JayBirds? Okay, because I know folks watching this is the JayBirds. Okay, I know the other stuff was people around here who was coming up to watch the foolishness or whatever, and I know y'all is like, nah, we round here every week. We not here, just because we knew. So thank y'all for being here. Okay, anyway, Let's go. Let me see. Okay, ready for the foolishness. Because look, I feel like it's been a long time since we reviewed a TV show because all week it was all the other stuff. Okay, it was every day, it was all the other stuff. But we know for a fact these people, okay, have been bringing us foolishness all season. Okay, and this show has been bringing us foolishness for years. Okay, so we're gonna make sure that we, you know what I'm saying, acknowledge what we usually do on a regular day. Okay, but wait, hey, okay, hey. Okay, remember to click the like button because liking is always the thing to do and whatnot. Okay, hi everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Yes, we're back. Okay, we're back. Cause look, y'all. While I very much so appreciate all the views and all the new subscribers I got for covering that mess, okay? I'm like, honey, it's other stuff I review and I have on my channel besides that stuff, okay? So I want to make sure I keep up my regular content for my regular JayBirds, okay? Who come around here to hear my opinion on TV shows too and not just on the foolishness of other people. So yes, we're back, okay? And hi to the people. I make up sounds so much, y'all. I make up sounds, but hi to the people. Okay, hey, when I can catch this live as my baby asleep. Let the baby sleep. Hey, sleeping baby. Okay, but hey, y'all, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Yes, and ironically, today is April Fool's Day. I thought about should I do some kind of April Fool's live, some kind of April Fool's prank? I don't know. I'm not an April Fool's person because I feel like don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? And because I don't want people to play with me, I don't want to play with people, but I still feel like, I mean, I could pull off something. I don't know. But I also be like, what's a good prank? I can't think that tough, okay? But yeah, it is April Fool's Day. And you know, we already seen people post up some April Fool. Maybe I'll post tomorrow the April Fool's pranks that the celebrities tried to pull off on us that did not work because I've already seen a couple things and I'm like, that's not true. I don't believe you. Okay. I'm so sick of Tasha. Honey, I hope. Look, I hope everyone that go for Candy, Tasha, Tamika, Tiny, Coco, Lily, Taj, uh, bald headed Rocky, um, anybody, with that show. I hope they are done doing, you know, the extraness of it all. But we're gonna leave it be because again, we're gonna talk about this foolishness. Now, because tomorrow we know a new episode of SWV The Escape comes on. So we'll handle all that tomorrow. We're gonna act like we don't know nothing that happened with them people. We're gonna act like we don't know nothing happened to people, okay? We here for this foolishness. Let's get to the jailbird mess because that's, you know, this is what, you know, helps us get through our week. Because y'all know it's not always crazy that's going on with celebrities, and our regular shows is what keep us entertained, okay? The regularly scheduled foolishness and the shenanigans, okay? I know it's shenanigans. I say shenanigans, okay? I think I got that from Jocelyn, okay? Jocelyn Hernandez, who pronounces everything wrong. Okay, hey KK, finally caught a live. YouTube been tripping, okay? It's been making it look, it's been saying we live or we not live. It don't let people know that we on live. It be all kind of stuff that we can't control. So I'd be real happy when folks say, you know, we got the notification, we know you live, we round here. I know it takes about 10 minutes for YouTube to like even sometimes send the little notification. But I'm happy that people can catch me when they can. But remember, if you can't catch a live, I'm always back on the show. I leave my stuff up for y'all to catch the real play. Okay, I rarely ever do any kind of live or video that I take down. Okay, I try my best to keep it up there for y'all to watch the real the play every day. Okay, but hey y'all, how y'all doing? Okay, yes, and I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? This is my second. Well, I think was it my second time. I had the last video I recall that got over 100,000 views was when the fight happened on Love and Marriage Huntsville. That was another one of my viral ones. So you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I'm saying, as a YouTuber, we never know what videos we'll post that will pop and get a whole bunch of views. And I promise y'all, when I posted it, we're gonna veer just a little bit, okay? Because I am happy, that that video had 100,000 views, and I posted it because I felt like people need to see Tasha and Rocky's expressions, their body language, whatever. That was the point of posting it. You know what I'm saying? I know my version was the voices speed up. You could not really hear Brad in them. You heard them when you was listening, okay? But I was like, I want folk to see, it first. You know what I'm saying? I know since then Ricky and them have posted a full thing with both audios, but I was like, whatever. Okay, you can see that. But we never know what we gonna post that's gonna pop or not. So I was like, I posted it and I was like, that thing, it was like maybe within like maybe 10 minutes. I'm like, that thing already got 1,000 views. I was like, well, that's different. I usually it be about an hour or two for my stuff hit 1,000. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I'm like, wait, now I said 2,000 in like 20. I'm like, what in the world? And I looked and it just kept growing and growing and growing. I was like, bitch, this might hit like 20K. And it hit 20K real fast. And I was like, Mama, my video already got like, so I was calling my mom, like, Mama, that thing already got like 10,000 views. And she was like, do it? Okay. It was in. And so I was like, cool, that's cool. That's cool. And then I'm like, is it gonna hit 50K? Oh, it hit 60K? Oh, it's 70. So I was like, bitch. And now it's over 100,000. So again, we never know. Like we all want that viral moment. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So I don't have 100,000 view videos that often. But when I do, bitch, when I do, I am proud of myself because again, y'all know I work hard, y'all. I work hard to try my best to give y'all authentic content. As much as I can. You know what I'm saying? Because we all, all our YouTubers, we really cover all the same stuff. So I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, when a little pop. Okay, but anyway, I'm back to the foolishness. Veronica, I just finished episode 2. Okay, that's why I was a little bit late coming on because I was getting my graphics together. But hey ma, that's my mama. Hey mama. Okay, yeah. It was into 30. Was it? I don't, girl. It's YouTube. Girl, YouTube be stupid for no reason. Okay, confetti. I don't confetti myself too often because I be inside real humble. But I also feel like, girl, you that bitch. I am that person. Okay, for myself. But yes, okay. I've been trying my best to be consistent. I've been trying my best to post more content, not waiting until I can be live after I get off work. I've been trying to post stuff and just comment with the content. Think about what can I share, what can I show, what can I say. And I can admit March was a great month for me. Okay, I was more consistent. I used to always be more consistent when I first started out. When I kind of been slacking a little bit, but I'm back. Okay. Yeah. Nobody was really reviewing the interview like that, but nobody. Okay, but I've been out here grinding. Okay, mama up here, and I appreciate the support. Yeah. Anyway, come on now, KK. Since 2018. Okay, I told you before. The old JayBirds, when I first y'all have seen the growth. Periods. I didn't always do lives. I was not always getting a whole bunch of views. I didn't always have, a lot of JayBirds, whatever. I am very much so proud of my consistency, my growth, my authenticity. I can't say that word, but I know what I mean. Okay, thank you, Crystal, for the super sticker. Okay. Anyway, okay. Yes. Girl, stop. Anyway, girl, I got energy. But let's get into, let's get into the show of it all. Now, I felt like these men on this show, y'all is messy. Y'all is foolish. Y'all is confusing me for no reason. Okay, why y'all around here being this messy? Okay, being messy for no real reason. Okay, want people to feel like they owe you something, want to feel like y'all is the prize to be won. Ain't nobody you. It ain't shit you can win from a prisoner unless he's won a lawsuit against the NYPD or any police station that sued because they was wrongfully arrested. The only good thing that comes from somebody getting out of prison is when they were wrongfully accused of something and they get out and they got a whole bunch of money. You're happy for their freedom because they were innocent and they can buy some meal. But y'all around here, y'all all did that shit. Y'all all men who did something, got arrested, and now got out to be with somebody who you did not know before you went to prison. Well, Cameron kind of knew Aries, but they met and not really met. You know, they knew of each other from social media. That's it. Okay? Anyway. Let's see who's first. First up, let's get to Brittany and Marcelino. You know, we don't care that much. And I mean that respectfully. Respectfully, we don't care that much because Brittany and Marcelino has been on the show since the 1900s. Okay, since forever ago. Okay, since forever was forever, and no one really cares that much because it's all go on about your life, go on about your business. Okay, I feel like once we've seen y'all get out of prison, you got married, you had a threesome, you had a few children. I'm like, first of all, why are they not covering that? Where's that baby daddy who was on season 1, who had custody of that son, who Brittany and Martin they have now? But where the daddy at? You know, why is he gone somewhere? Is he? Oh, thank you, sweet Southern gal. Congrats. I wish you much success. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But I feel like there's so much other stuff that I feel like they could be discussing, and I don't feel like they want to really discuss it. Okay, and the fact that they round here outside, I'm like, can you imagine you at the local Chili's or the local Ruby Tuesdays or the local whatever restaurant is in your state? You at the local Piggly Wiggly. It's 2 a.m. Okay, and it's 2 folk outside the New Balance gym shoes fussing in the parking lot. Okay, 2 New Balance wearing individuals fussing outside when they can get in their car and fuss to themselves. Okay, I never get why people want to fuss in public. I'm not a fuss in public person. I don't feel like fussing with people in the public. Okay, I'm gonna fuss with you in the car. I don't want anyone to know why I'm with your dull ass. Okay, and Brittany and him, I yelling and fussing and cussing. Not cussing, but yeah, fussing back and forth. Okay, and when this is it. Brittany is a yeller. She is a fusser. Okay, she gets loud and a bit aggressive when she's upset because that's what she do. And you know, Brittany wants him to be more passionate about her. Her issue is I don't think you love me. I don't think you want to be with me. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. And his thing is, girl, what? Okay, and he feel like because you know she's always yelling and fussing. Okay, and when I was growing up, my mom and stepfather was always yelling and fussing, so I don't like that. It makes me close down. It makes me get quiet because I don't like arguing. And sometimes that's what happens when you grew up in a household where the parents was always fussing. You don't want to do that no more. You don't want to be out here fussing with your spouse. So that you know what I'm saying. That's how it is. Like me, my parents wasn't arguing when we was growing up. So I don't like arguing because I don't know arguing as a way to fix shit. You know what I'm saying? But he like I don't like arguing, I don't like yelling, and she do that a lot. So when she does, I just kind of shut down, or whatever. Now when I was in prison, Marcelino, you did everything for me, okay? And I'm like, well, because you was in prison. What I mean, you couldn't do nothing, Brittany, but you did everything for me, which means he sent you money. The only thing somebody who's outside of prison can do for someone who's in prison is either break them out or send them money to pay for whatever they need. Okay. And I got out and gave you kids, and now that's all you can. I'm like, I'm confused because I'm like, is she upset? Is she jealous that he gives more attention to the kids than her? I feel like her issue is, and I'm not saying that as a woman and a wife, she can't want to feel passion from her husband, but I also feel like she keeps saying how it's more than the kids, it's me too. I gave you kids, and that's all you care. I'm like, well, he's somebody has to care for the children. Someone has to do it, okay? And he like, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to be my best. I'm not Superman, okay? I'm sorry I cannot be everything you want, okay? I just want you to love me. I need you to show me you love me as your wife. And I fully get that. And, I'll try to make you feel more validated. Okay, but I said, look, I think she just wants more penis. And I think she's a horny. I think Brittany's issue is we used to always we had this love affair, this strong connection, this fire and ice connection. We was doing it all the time. It was sexy and sex there, and so she felt like I knew he wanted me and craved me because we had this connection before the kids came into effect. Well, y'all now are parents to 3 kids, probably a couple dogs, okay? It's a family life. So I'm like, and also he's 44. His penis may not work that much. He may not be able to give it to you all the time. But also, people know when you have kids, things change. Okay, things change. And y'all had a lot of kids back to back. You brought your one kid in. You brought in 2 more kids from your vagina with him. Stuff changed. And you can't think of how go y'all was for each other will continue when you now have 3 kids. The younger 2 are at least 4 and younger. Like, I mean, things change. Yes, he has to love her. Yes, he has to care for her. He can't be around here, getting affection from other people. But I'm like, also, Brittany, you opened that door too because you allowed that man to have a threesome with your friend. It's a mess. Either way it go, we don't care. Okay. Now somebody else we don't care about that much, and that is Chance and Taylor. And the one we do not care about that much is Chance. Okay. Look, it would be fuck Chance forever and ever. Okay. There's nothing on God's green earth that Chance would have to win the $1 trillion lottery. Give me $5 million, then spend the rest of his life going to each city and urban communities and rebuilding it with his own money while building a statue to congratulate Barack Obama for being the first black president. He would have to single-handedly cure cancer. Okay, he would have to adopt all the orphan children in the world. Okay, he would have to solve the clue of who killed Tupac and Biggie. Okay, he would have to solve the crime in every city. He would have to be Batman and Superman and Arrow Man. Okay, and all he would have to do all of that for me to even say she isn't that bad. Okay, he would have to do all that stuff for me to finally say it's not Chance on every day of every level. And Chance is the worst person I've seen in a long time. He gets on all my nerves. Taylor has had baby number 4. Okay, baby boy Mason was born. He's here. He's alive. He's well. She had a miscarriage before, so thank God this child is here in the world. Amen. Okay, baby Mason, it's her 4th. Now we know Chance has at least that one older son that you know what I'm saying. So this is a total of 5 children between the 2 of them, and she is still laying in the bed, legs cocked open, probably still bleeding from birthing the baby. Okay, and y'all know after women have the baby, they're bonding. It's bonding time. Mama and baby lay around for a few minutes because mama tired. Mama then push and push and push, and mama is resting a little bit while the doctors are handling her nether regions. Okay, Daddy is supposed to sit there and wait. Okay? We know that the mama holds the baby for a bit of a minute. Later, it's the chest to chest, skin to skin bonding time. The nurses then get the baby and go wipe the baby off, weigh the baby and all that stuff. And that's when the daddy go with the baby to the weighing machine and you look and take pictures or whatever, and they clean the baby off, and then daddy gets to hold the baby. Chance up there, tap, tap, tap in the hospital bed, talking about, okay, let me hold him. Let me hold him. Let me hold him. Let me hold him. And when the doctors and or nurses said, well, sir, she just put in a whole bunch of work. Meaning, let her bond with the baby she just pushed out. Okay? She just pushed out. And he's such an asshole. He's literally tapping on the damn bed frame. Like he's in a rush to hold the baby he can't afford. And he just kind of takes the baby out her arms. I was like, did this nigga just grab? Did you just say, give me the baby? I'm like, first of all, the baby not swallowed, the baby not cleaned off. The baby was still the baby still had the scissors on the umbilical cord. The umbilical cord scissors is still connected to the baby. And he's taking the baby off her chest. I was like, this motherfucker here. I said, you know what? It's fuck Chance forever. Okay. I've never heard of or seen a father take the baby off the mama chest while she's still laying there, legs cocked open, just waiting to, just have some relief. Let her bond with her baby. And then the fool said she's held the baby for 9 months. I was like, in her belly, bitch. It pissed me off. Pissed me off. Because the fact that he did not think, give her time, because the last time she was pregnant, her child died. You're around here taking babies off the chest. The damn scissors hanging could have failed and cut some damn body. He had no, I was like, oh, he makes me so goddamn mad. Oh, he made me so mad. He made me so mad. And goes, you know what? And I was like, the baby is an extension of me. The baby will bring me and her closer, and hopefully it'll help her, not be jealous, because look at me, I'm the one here with her at the birth. Bitch, you the daddy. You supposed to be there. And at that moment, I said, it is fuck Chance forever in a day. Because you could not let her have that moment. You couldn't wait. If you've been waiting 9 months, bitch, wait 9 more minutes. The baby right there. Fuck Chance forever. Fuck him today. And fuck him tomorrow. Forever. I was like, oh, he gets on all of my nerves. Okay. So we then see, we don't know how much later on it is when we see them again. Yeah, the skin to skin is so, and this is the kicker, Tier. He didn't even do skin to skin. You picked the baby up and put that baby on your t-shirt that you've been wearing. We don't know what germ was on your t-shirt. You was not even sterile, and put that baby on your wasn't no blanket. Y'all know when you pick up the new baby, you put a receiving blanket over your shirt, because whatever germ is on you do not want it on the baby. And it just made me mad that you broke, and I'm happy the baby started crying. No, get off me, cry, child, because that man is a demon. We don't like him. We don't. And it's okay to not like him. Okay, piss me off. And when you see them later on, it must have been at least maybe a month later or whatever, because the baby wasn't so new no more. Okay, but we find out Chance has not been laid off. Chance is not working. And this fool say, I have not told her because if I did tell her, like he assumed she would want more. I'm like, Negro, she would, and he not Negro, but dude, she would want you to get a job. Okay, the fool, he is. I'm gonna lie to her. I'm not gonna tell her. I'm not gonna tell the person I want to marry who just had my baby, who also has 3 other children, and she don't have no income because she ain't working. I'm not gonna tell her I don't have no job. I'm gonna still leave the house every day as if I'm going to work and not tell her I said, oh, the deception. Because look, you got laid off. You can't help that. And if you were laid off, won't you get unemployment? This fool go to his friend who has his friend was doing construction. The friend has a job site or whatever. You go to the friend job site to ask for a job. I don't like asking for help. I don't want to like I'm help. You are helpless. You're a little puppy dog. Right? He goes to the friend and asks friend, hey, I'm not working right now. Do you have any work I can do? Any job you have, I'll do whatever it is. Nothing is below me because I'm broke. I ain't got shit. I am homeless almost. Okay. Now the friend do say I got some demo work, but that is about 4 to 6 weeks away. I have people now that work for me that I'm saying we have to get them working first. Okay. But in about 4 to 6 weeks, I will have some work for you. Cool. So again, he don't have no job because his friend does not have the means to help his poor, broken, lonely ass to get some money. I'm like, first of all, waiting on chance to pay the bills. Homeless. You're gonna be homeless. You are on the brink of lose. Look, Eric. Look. A lot of people be on the brink of homelessness. Some people is 1 or 2 paychecks away from being homeless. And you would have to hope that you have family who you can go live with and not be homeless. Okay. I don't know who Taylor and Chance and the 4 kids can go live with, but the fact we already know they was behind on bills before. So you out here with no job, no connections, no nothing, don't have no job, has not told your wife that you do not have no job, okay? You're gonna be homeless fucking around with Chance, okay? He then goes to a bar to have a drink, and the bar has, those slot machines, okay? He around here playing the slot machines. This fool lost $70 in the slot machine. So you drinking, spending money, losing money in the slot machine. We all don't have money in the bank, and you don't have nothing to replace the $70. It's one thing to gamble because you have a job and okay, I get paid in 2 weeks. So, I can replace the 70. But to gamble with no job is called stupidity. It's called stupidity. Okay? So he at the bar saying, I can't believe I lost that money. I can't believe I lost that money. Why play the why? I thought I could win. You're a loser. And I mean that respectfully. Chance is a loser. That's why. What's he robbing banks? Let me see. I feel like Chance was a bank robber. Yeah, burglary and grand theft. Meaning he doesn't win at nothing. He steals. He steals. That's what he does. He's a thief. Now Taylor is at home, and she calls her sister. And she brings up how, we're going through stuff. It's a lot going on. We have financial issues. And she's wanting Bobby to come over so they can talk, okay? Because Bobby don't live in no more. And it's like she felt like she does not have any help. Now, she also tells us that her and Bobby are not even as close as they were because Bobby left the hospital and has not kind of been back since she had a baby. Now, a little minute ago. So, again, she feels alone because no one is there to help her. I pushed the baby out. My sister had left me at the hospital with this fool. He took the baby out of my hands, and I don't even know yet that this fool don't have no job. Taylor is sitting in quicksand, and she don't realize she's sinking. She's she's sinking and she don't even know it yet. Because no one, Chance, is not being honest with her about what's really going on. And that's the bad part. When she said a couple episodes ago that she was better financially before getting with him. And now she's worse off with an extra mouth to feed and does not know her punk ass boyfriend, because they not married. Her punk ass boyfriend, ain't got no job. And it's not even an issue of him losing his job. It's the fact that he lost it and he's making a conscious effort to hide it from her. Anytime anyone leaves the house as if they're going to work and they know they're not working because you don't want your fiance girlfriend to fuss at you for whatever reason, you want some bullshit. So it will always be fuck Chance forever and always. Always and forever. Fuck Chance. Okay. Next up, we have Amber and Puppy. Amber and Puppy are not aggravating me as much as I thought they would. I feel like we're finally getting some authentic interaction, some authentic storylines that what they're really going through, and I'm not hating it. I'm not hating it. It's fine. So we do see who was first. It was we see Amber and this man. Now this man is her childhood friend. She's known him since like middle school or whatever. Oh yeah, this is middle school. Or maybe I don't know, since childhood. Okay, and he owns like a restaurant. He wants to do a chain of restaurants, and he wants her to partner with him in the new restaurant. Okay, now she brought up how she quit her job because she's at home playing mother dearest. She may not be a me mama, but she's playing stepmama to TC's children. So she's not working. She's at home and stuff. TC people, TC kids or whatever. And so she feel like, okay, this is something I can do because I do want to have something for myself, okay? And so because I quit my job or whatever, I'm open to partner with him. Now he tells her to do this. She would have to chip in, invest, basically, $50K. Now I said, if Amber has $50,000 sitting around somewhere, it's drug money. When he said $50K, I said, if she say, cool, I got it, she doing drugs. Or she's dealing. Because where would she get $50K? Where would she get it from? Where? So, I mean, she can get a loan probably. I don't know. She like, you know what? Sure, I'm down. I'll find the money, some kind of way. I will see. I was like, find it from where? She's thinking she can possibly go get a loan from somebody or TC. I don't know. I'm also wondering, where are you going to get $50K for to invest when you are a lifelong felon with drug charges? You are on probation for 20 more years. I wonder, would a bank give her a loan considering her criminal history? I don't know if criminals can get loans. I don't. But I mean, Chance got a credit card, so I'm feeling if Chance was able to get a credit card, maybe Amber has worked her way up to be able to get a loan, because she's been out of prison for like 4 years at this point. So maybe she could, I don't know. Okay. Anyway, but she's like, I want to be a part of something that could be a part owner that'll give me purpose or whatever, because I do not want to just be the person at the house with these kids. You know what I'm saying? I want something for me. Okay. Now he tells her that because he would have other things going on, she basically would be running the bar her own. Okay. So meaning, you're a partner and everything, you will be running it for yourself. Now Amber, it's like, I think that may be best for me. Okay, we're gonna see what happens with that. Now we then see Puppy. Puppy has moved in with Queen. Amber also lived with Queen when she first came home. They used to be roommates as well. So I was like, girl, okay. So Puppy, as we know, has left Eric. Okay, she moved out. We thought she was gonna stay with her mama, but she's like, I moved in with Queen. I can get on my feet here. Now Queen said, girl, you gotta have the bills, okay? Ain't no relaxing here, okay? You will have to pay half the bills for living here. Period. Okay? Period. Okay. She also said that when she was talking to Puppy, and Puppy was like, it was so hard for me to leave him. You know what I'm saying? I knew I had to, and I thought that Puppy was like being like, oh my God, I'm so sad. And Quick like, you was okay being a sad bitch. Eric knew. She's like, Eric was how he was because he knew you would not leave him. You were okay being a savage. You knew about that man wife. You was a savage. I said, girl, not tell her to her face that she's complaining about something that she put herself in. You were okay being a savage or whatever. That's on you. Now, Queen also said, I feel like Puppy is gonna go back to Eric because he's gonna call her, get her head, and she's gonna go back. Okay, I can only keep him away from my house. She like, Puppy, he ain't allowed here. Well, no, he doesn't know where I am. We don't talk that much. Okay, he don't know. And I was like, girl, nah, Puppy is so sad because Puppy is a puppy. Puppy is literally a puppy. And I'm so, because I loved him and I didn't want to, but I know I don't need to be with him or whatever. And it's so hard. And she's like, Puppy, you deserve better. And Puppy doesn't believe that she deserves better. Well, hey, Brooklyn 411. We saw the inside of Puppy Mama house when Amber stayed there. We don't ever need to see it again. Puppy Mama house look like what you think it looked like. Puppy Mama house, it's not look like it has walls and doors and stuff, but I told y'all Puppy Mama house remind me of Sanford and Son. Dun 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 dun. It's a junkyard. That's what it is. So we haven't seen it since then, but even since then, it's a regular house, but also like it ain't the best. Ain't the best. Yes, it was roaches. We seen a roach on the walls back then, and that may be why we have not seen the inside of the house since that season. Sorry, it's absolutely a hoarder's house, and it's not. I wouldn't say hoarders. What I would say is, she had y'all because the outside looked like dun dun dun. It looked like a junkyard. It looked like Sanford and Son, except it's a white woman and her white daughter, or whatever Puppy her mom is. I don't know. They just not black. That's what it is. But we saw the inside then, and we don't need to see it no more. Okay. But Puppy feeling like, she don't Puppy thinks Eric is what she deserves. Even though she know he ain't shit, she feel like she deserves somebody who ain't shit. I was like, Puppy, grow the fuck up. Okay. And hopefully Queen can and make her not be so dumb diddy about Eric. Okay, we're gonna see. Lindsay and Blaine. I don't care that much about Lindsay and Blaine because Lindsay is a child. Lindsay is consistently a petulant child who cries and has tantrums when she does not get her way. Now, Puppy may be a puppy. And Puppy may have those sad puppy dog eyes and just make rash decisions. But Lindsay is an adult who likes to act like a child for attention. Puppy don't do shit for attention. That's just how Puppy is. And Puppy don't understand that she deserves more. And Puppy does things because it's just whatever. But it's never really for attention. Lindsay, every reaction or action she does is literally for attention. Is literally to get a reaction out of whoever she's fussing with. Okay, she did that in because she's the first season with her with that big lip man. She would do stuff for reaction. When she was with Deontay, doing shit for reaction. And now with Blaine, she's doing shit for the reaction. And Blaine seems to be a good guy. He seems to really like her. He seems to really want to be with her. He seems to be a positive influence if she allows it to be the way. But Lindsay likes the mess. Lindsay likes chaos. Lindsay likes men or people who bends to her well because she wants that attention. She's looking for that rush that she used to get from doing drugs or get arrested, and she wants that now in her relationship, and that's on bullshit. Okay? That's on bullshit. And I feel like she needs to cut the shit. Cut the shit. She up here fussing with Blaine because she's still upset that he took the 3-year house arrest deal to not go to prison, but he did it without talking to her. Why would I care that my boyfriend, who I live with, who I knew had pending charges, took a deal that kept him from going away for however many years, and now he's just on house arrest, which to me is the same fucking thing as probation, except you have a teller on your leg. For 3, she's on fucking probation. The fuck? I mean parole. What the hell? So how you upset that someone took a deal to basically be on probation? It's stupid. Lindsay's aggravation with Blaine is childish. She's around here having tantrums. She packed the bag and left. I'm upset. And he like, why the fuck you mad when I did what I had to do for me to not go to prison? And he like, you using this as an excuse to do whatever you want to do because something ain't going your way. And I said, yes, she is. His house arrest is not how hers was. Her house arrest was her because she was fresh out of prison. So she couldn't do shit. She could not go nowhere. And she ended up back in jail. And that's the crazy part. Blaine says his allows him to still go. I can go to church, to the market. I can leave the house. I can't leave the state. And I have to be home at a certain time. It's the same thing as probation or parole. This is at his house. It's stupid. And Blaine, to me, seems like he's confused. Like, why are you acting like that? And I'm like, Blaine, because it's a storyline. And she wants attention. She wants a fucking reaction out of you. Blaine is round here, and his Jesus is the plug shirt, going to church because he's going to church. You know, he is giving a testimony about how he's grown up. Blaine, I think I'm going to say the picture. Blaine was round here at the blackest church of criminals I have ever seen. I don't know if I can find that picture. I just felt like, he tried his best to do his best and, be a better person. And Lindsay just wants to be on the show. She wants, because I think she the shows, crave juiciness. It craves attentionness. It craves things that, normal folk don't want to handle. But she wants that to be the whole spark of it. I'm like, I would love to see Blaine discuss how he grew up. Okay, look, Blaine, where he at? Blaine round here in this Jesus plug shirt. Look at the drummer. I said, what kind of, this is a black girl. Look at the church. I said, is this the revival of former addicts? I was confused because everybody around there looked like at some point they did some kind of drug of choice. I don't know which one, but they in church together congratulating and celebrating people who were once doing one thing and now they're doing something else. Okay. So Blaine's point was, look, I used to be on drugs. I used to be this and that. I've got into trouble or whatever. But I'm better now. Okay. He talked about how growing up he felt abandoned and neglected because his parents and his daddy was there. Okay, the daddy was there. And he was saying how, my parents split. And when they split, I was moved around a lot. I was moved, here and there and everywhere. So because of me being moved around so much, I felt abandoned and neglected. So the fact that Lindsay always tried to get up and leave him triggers his abandonment issues because he felt like everyone in his childhood abandoned him. Okay, he said I got in a whole bunch of trouble, did crazy shit. Okay, my grandma helped raise me, and she was the best thing for me. And I always wanted her to know how much I appreciated her for everything that she did. The grandma passed away in January 2022. He was crying. He was crying in the confessional. Everything. He's crazy. But he's had this heartfelt, amazing moment. And I'm like, see, this is something we would see and then want to see them going forward because we see Blaine ain't no regular dude who was around here, doing nothing. He's a kid who was he felt, I'm saying he had a story, and yeah, the service, like, hey, it did. I was like, as I said, saw your addicts. Even the pastor, But the great part about it was the support. It felt like each of them was giving each other, and how Blaine was talking to him. When Blaine said how he felt like he loved God, and without God he would not be. Like he was being open and honest and real, and that's what we loved about the show. Lindsay, I think when we seen Lindsay in the crowd and she was crying, that was a real Lindsay moment. But Lindsay then went back into character, okay, when they was outside talking or whatever, okay. And when he said how he's been sober for 2 years, he was blessed to find Lindsay, and he was then blessed to have Lindsay, who has her daughter Monty Grace, and Monty Grace is in his life. He's also blessed to have Lindsay's mom in his life, because again, as he's saying, I felt abandoned as a kid. Grandmama dead. We don't know where his mom at. He now has a woman he loves, a kid who he can love, a mother-in-law. I'm saying he's like, I was blessed. God put these things in my life because it could have been worse. And Blaine was out here just showing vulnerability, growth. And I'm like, and Lindsay is a fucking child. Because even after all of that, and they outside talking, she keeps, I was just so mad at you because you didn't talk. So what? You're at the rehab of Churches Anonymous or whatever. Leave it be, Lindsay. Okay? Yep. The fact that your mama and your daughter came to hear Blaine talk, meaning they like that man too. You on bullshit. Okay? And when he tells her how you leaving triggers my anxiety and my abandonment, and you keep doing that like it's nothing. Like I don't want to get used to you getting up and leaving. Well, I just did this in space. I wasn't leaving forever, but she acts like she was, because why? She wants attention. Lindsay is an attention whore. An attention whore, a reaction rat, whatever you want to call it. And she aggravates me. Now, while they made up in a hug and kiss or whatever, okay, Lindsay being mad at Blaine is petty and childish bullshit. And if she keeps acting that way, no one will want to see her back because it's stupid. I would love to see Blaine back, though. I like Blaine. Blaine cool to me. He cool. Just saying. Okay? Now, I need y'all to do one thing for me because y'all ain't did it yet. I need y'all to like the video. Like the damn video. Because y'all know liking is a thing to do. Okay, now let's move on to the foolishness of Cameron and Eris. Do we like Cameron and Eris' storyline? A part of me like it because it is chaos that I'm like, what is y'all doing? Like, what are y'all doing? Okay. I'm not bored with them yet. I'm not. Okay. Now we see Cameron, who we know the last episode was upset and fussing, and Ari was fussing because she said, man, go get a job, go be productive. And he said, okay, cool. But instead went to the studio. He did not go find no job. He came home after not, answering the phone calls, whatever. She's pissed. And he had to sleep downstairs, and he broke their family, the family wall art thing or whatever. Okay. So it's the following day. Okay, it's the following day. Now, before ours came, it was ours, I don't know, Aries ours, I don't know which one it is. Before his wife came downstairs, he was on the phone with his sister early morning. Okay. And he telling her what happened. We had an argument before, he was upset. What I love is that his sisters, who we felt like might always take his side and not side with Aries or whatever, she was like, you on bullshit, bro. Okay. You not no kid no more. Because his thing was, she was upset with me because I went to the studio. Okay. She wanted me to go get a job, but I said, nah, I'm going to go to the studio. And she was like, you can't do that. You're not a kid no more. You're a husband. You're a husband and not a new father or a stepfather, whatever. She expects you to bring in some kind of steady income. And you going to the studio is not you making money. You did not have to go to the studio. You can't do that. And when she said, as a woman, I can fully understand her point as a wife too. Okay, because you can't keep moving like it's just you. You need to say sorry and apologize to your wife. And I love that she checked him. She didn't belittle him. She didn't baby him. She made sure to hold him accountable in a way where he could not feel like she was attacking him. She told him, it's cool that you want to do music. That's fine. However, you have to be responsible for the wife and the life you said you wanted. If you wanted to be out here on your own solo dolo, you should not get married. But she expects you to hold up your end of the bargain. And the fact that he sat there and just didn't say shit because he knew he couldn't say nothing. He knew his sister was dead as right. And he could have sit there and just, I don't care. I'm gonna let it. I can't fuss with that. And I like that he listened back because it seemed like when he's sober and someone is talking to him, he's rational. If he's had a few drinks, maybe not. A few drinks, Cameron is defensive. No drinks in me, Cameron will listen to reason if he feel like someone is being honest. I'll say that. Okay. And he like, cool. All right. Now, Aries come downstairs. It's more, he got her a little coffee, whatever, and whatnot or whatever. She's like, yeah, what happened to the family frame thing? What happened? Oh yeah, I did some accidental renovation, so I'll get you a new one. No, you purposefully broke that shit. You hear me? Okay. Anyway, he do say, I'm sorry. I'm going to apologize. I'm saying not for what I did because I don't think I did anything wrong. However, I'm saying sorry for frustrating you. That's what I'm sorry for. Okay. I was being selfish. And I know you've been waiting for me to say for me to kind of be that stand-up dude. Okay, I get that. Okay. I don't want you thinking that I'm putting anything over you or our marriage, including my career. Okay. Now, what I can say about that suit, I do feel like his apology was authentic. I think him admitting how he was not sorry for going to the studio was authentic, because you should never say sorry for something if you don't really mean it. So he says sorry for what he knew he was wrong for aggravating her, for frustrating her, and not doing what she wanted him to do, and only doing what he felt he should do. And I like that she said, look, I support you wanting to do music. I do. I don't want to hold you back from that. But her point was, I still need you to be held accountable for being the husband and the provider of this family. Because she don't want him. This is the thing. Ours doesn't want him to take care of her. She wants him to help and be the helpmate that husbands are supposed to be. She's not looking, I don't think she's looking for him to like make her a housewife who don't have to work. She like, I need help on these bills. I need help. Okay, be my partner. Okay, and I appreciate your honesty. She also says sorry. You know what I'm saying, for yelling at him, because they both yelled at each other. So they both held themselves accountable. They had a constructive conversation, which we can't say happens all the time. So I was like, I like them when he's so, because he's enjoyable when he's not around here looking like a drunk smurf. You hear me? And they make up. You know, he said how he's gonna go out and get a job and things, and he let her hear the song he did. And the song, it was catchy. It was catchy. I'm like, okay, I may use it. If it's playing on the radio, I wouldn't cut it off. I can see it being on TikTok and folks doing stuff to it on TikTok or whatever. So yeah, it was cute. And as long as they stay in this authentic stage, I like it. I don't want no fake fights. I don't want no fake makeups. I want things to seem like, okay, sometimes your husband is a fuck up, but when y'all come together and talk, it's cool. Okay? So we like that. Michael and Justine. Michael and Justine seem performative. Michael and Justine does not seem as authentic as I think they want to come off. A part of me feel like they're less authentic. People like to say that Derek and Monique is only on here for the show. I feel much more that it's the dress. It's the dressing alike for me. I don't know. I think they're a real couple. I think they love each other, but a part of me feel like something don't seem as real as it should be, and I just can't put my finger on it. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what I think. I can't figure it out. I'm happy that, you know what I'm saying, they around here in love. I'm happy that she wanted that man to lock her up when he first out of prison. Okay, cool, that's fine. But I feel like something just don't seem right, and I don't know what it is yet. I don't know. But we will see. I don't want them off the show though. I enjoy them, but sometimes I feel like, okay, y'all just doing shit to make it seem like something is something, even though something is nothing. And I don't know. But I like them on the show. But they were out. She upstairs in the room. Okay, she upstairs in the attic of the room, and she is doing the bills. Okay, and she come to find out, oh, it's $12,000 missing. Now, first of all, as a woman, me and my man, you know, my husband, have, of course, a joint account. And if I look in it and it is $12K missing, we gonna have to talk. Something gonna have to be discussed. Okay, there's nothing wrong with her not checking, but asking. I'm like, why is $12K missing? Because $12K ain't $2. $12K is literally $12,000. That's $1,000 a month. He ain't been home for what, 2, maybe 3 months at one time. I don't know. How is, first of all, where did $12K come from? I'm wondering how much money did he have before he went to prison? To where he, because I'm like, her house don't look like, you know, that she got an extra 12 grand sitting around. I'm just saying. Okay. And I'm not calling them poor. I'm wondering, where did the extra money come from? Okay. The extra 12K. Just saying. Anyway. So, hey, Michael, come on upstairs. What's happening? And he's like, oh, what's up? She's like, look, sir, I was doing the bills. It is $12K missing. What's going on? Now, we know he say, you know, I took the money out because to get a ring. I'm like, the ring cost $5,000. So someone let me know, where did the other $7K go? Now, unless he has a $7K, he bought a plane. Maybe he took the other money out to make the experience be, you know, something different or whatever. But I'm like, girl, why? this is gonna sound crazy. Can y'all afford to spend $12K on a proposal, between the ring and the proposal, with y'all having a total of what is, ain't it 8 kids? Is it 8 kids? I think it's 8 kids. She's pregnant. Like, the house y'all have don't seem like it'll fit another kid. Like, where the crib gonna go? So when she questions him, he like, I can't tell her I got a ring. It's supposed to be expressed. So I have to lie. I have to come up with some kind of excuse to, make her, leave me. He said, well, I invested some money in crypto. I have some crypto, some Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? Get some money. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, again, saying I invested it, cool. I get it. Whatever. But, are you sure? That's a lot of tell. I would say, look, I let my mama borrow it because her leg, need to be fixed. I don't know. But again, the investing was a thing. Here's where shit went left. The fact that when she said, why don't you just tell me about it? Because again, to take out $12K is a lot of money. It is. And to not mention it is a lot. And she's like, why don't you tell me? And he went into the fact that he was saying something to not get her upset or think about the money. You started an argument by saying, why do I have to tell you everything, or when I'm taking out money? You don't tell me. She's like, I do tell you when I take out money. I do. What do you mean? Okay. You know what I'm saying? And it was, I had to quickly jump on or whatever. But he had the excuses for causing an argument, when the point was to say something, to not cause her to ask more questions. So why not just say, you know what, I should have talked to you, I forgot, my bad. But to go down the route of saying, why do I have to tell you anything I'm doing? Like, why do I have to report you? I was like, you are stupid. You're dumb. Because, sir, if you want to avoid an argument, don't keep saying dumb shit to your wife. And what her point was, I just want you to involve me in your decisions. Don't make me feel like I'm watching my life from the window because you the one out here running things. Don't do that, okay? And she went up, you made me quit my job, not Justine. Did he make you? Did you just want to? I don't know. But you made me quit my job. You know what I'm saying? I feel like now I'm around here in the house doing whatever. You don't care about me doing whatever at the house. You take me being at home for granted, basically. And now I'm dependent upon you and have to ask you for stuff because I don't have no job. So the fuck, okay? And when this fool said, when you around here doing what you're supposed to do, I was like, what the fuck that mean? What's she supposed to do? Oh, she's supposed to, girl, made me mad. He then said, if you saw $12K missing, and meaning I spent $12K, you should know I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I was like, that don't make no sense. If I see $12K missing and you ain't told me why you spent it, how could I say I don't know what you do? I don't know what you're doing. Because you took $12K out and did not tell me shit. It was like, stupid. Okay. And she like, you think it's all about you. And I don't know why you tripping. You tripping, okay? Now, in his confession, he like, it's difficult to do things right because, girl, slow down. He said it is difficult for him to try to surprise her because she don't just sit around here and let me do whatever. I can't surprise her because if I take out $12K, she not going to ignore it. No wife, girlfriend, fiance will ignore $12K missing from the bank. Unless you have $1 billion and you just don't notice the $12K missing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So she had a right to ask you what happened. What happened? There's a $12K withdrawal. What the fuck for? Okay, and she didn't even ask him like in a mean way. She's like, "Hey, it's 12K. So what's going on?" You know what I'm saying? But him making it seem as if, "Well, why are you asking me? Why do you need to know?" Okay, he then tells her, well, "Okay, fine, get your own fucking account." I'm like, not telling her to get her own account. She said, First of all, that was my account. I put you on my account when you got out of prison. Okay, I helped you hold you down with that account while you was in prison. Okay, I put money in that account when you was in prison and before. Okay, anyway, he then said, and I put a whole bunch of money in that motherfucker. Okay, I put a whole bunch of money in that account. Okay, you only put money in that account based on what I told you to do. Now you're making it seem as if she's nothing. That the only reason that account has money because I said, Michael, you stupid. Stupid, because you're negating her fact. All she's saying was, talk to me, communicate with me when you do shit, and you're not making it seem as if like she too dumb and she did not do anything, to build up whatever amount of money is in that account. You're making it seem as if you were the only one contributing to that shit. I was like, oh, you're dumb. Because you're making it worse and worse and worse. When your only point was to not let her know you took the money out for a ring. Now you're demeaning her because she's asking you questions. You're making it seem as if she ain't do shit for you. You did for her. I was like, And when she said, first of all, no, I put money in the account because I was working 16-hour shifts. Okay. And now I'm around here as a maid. Okay. And you don't care. Okay. He said, I made you a boss. Not really. Who's she the boss of? Nobody. And he kept going on and on, making it worse. He kept going on and on and on. It made her feel bad because he up and lying. Now he's lying because it's a surprise, cool. But you should not degrade her to cover for you. Okay? Period. At all. And she had to kind of humble herself, in my opinion, to be like, I was just asking you to just consider me and tell me stuff. And they do hug and make up. But I'm like, I'm pissed off that she had to kind of lower herself down to make him feel like I didn't want to be upset with you, baby. No, fuck him. Justine, fuck him. Let him feel like shit. Don't ever let. I hated how he spoke to her. It pissed me off. Okay. Now the ass is in Vegas in a same color scheme of pink or lavender, a lilac. Okay. Seeing his manager Mocha. We don't like Mocha. We don't. Mocha is obsessed with Michael not having a wife, kids, as a rapper. I'm like, first of all, that's stupid. Many rappers have families. How he approaches the situation is so stupid and dumb daddy. Okay, so they round there, and he tells her Mocha that she's pregnant, and Mocha's upset. He's pissed. Now the fact that Michael brought up how he is not. First of all, when they walked up, Mocha barely acknowledged Justine. That would have pissed me off. Don't disrespect me because you don't like the fact that he married. He brought me, whatever. But Michael brings up how the last performance he had was in 2017. He performed at the Latin Grammys, and then a few weeks later he got arrested. I didn't know he was, an actual like artist, but I guess he was. Okay, but he I want to get back out there, whatever. Now, when he say, Justine's pregnant, we didn't see Justine's belly or whatever. So at this point, this has to be at least 4 months, of him being out of prison. Because she had a little belly. And Mocha's pissed, saying, at 2 a.m., what's he going to do? Is he going to be in the studio with producers or at home making bottles? I was like, he can't do both. He can't do both. He can't be around here working in the studio, but also sometime at home. The fuck, okay? And it made me mad. So he went out and talked to Mocha, by himself in the hallway or whatever. And Michael, I'm a family man. I have a wife, I have kids. I already lost out on time with my kids when I was in prison. I don't want to do that no more. Okay. And that I do not want to make it seem like I don't have this home life. And I'm like, I get his point. He should not have to hide that. Okay. Now, this is the one time I felt like, okay, Mocha kind of made a point. It was irrational, but a point nonetheless. He said, Mocha said, Michael has these kids, this wife, or whatever I'm saying. He said labels aren't really out here signing married rappers with kids. They don't really do that. Okay. Most people do that after being signed. He said, you have rappers who are half your age, who are younger, who don't have any kids, and they don't have anything to do. They have no responsibilities. Okay, so they can be working 24/7, but because there's no one for them to run home with. I said, that's true. It doesn't mean Michael has to disown his family, but I got his point in how some labels feel like it's easier to get a 21-year-old single rapper because they're going to work. There's nothing holding them back from doing whatever. Versus Michael, who's 35, 8 children, a wife who wants to be involved. So there probably will be things that she may not be okay with him doing. So I can understand him saying there are people who is easier to work with. At the same time, you know that Michael has a wife and children. If you think you can't push that, then why work with him? You can't make him want to force Michael to not speak of or be around. It was stupid, but a valid point nonetheless. And I don't know if Mocha, I don't know. Because Justine said she felt like Mocha is a hater. And because he was like, you right now, you can't have the family photos. He's like, you have to really just be you and not be posting you and the kids. And you can't do that. Now, I feel like that's why, as an artist, you should have your business page where it's strictly your business, and then have your personal page that maybe is private. So, and that's where you can post your family shit to the folks who you don't care. That's your family. But I feel like Mocha's point saying some rap labels will pass over the 35-year-old married father of 8 because the 21-year-old single person can do more, has no, and not only that, we know that Michael also is still on probation. But Mocha disdain for Justine is weird. I don't know. I just don't like how he is expressing it. But when he said that, I'm like, oh, when he said, I said, oh, that do make more sense. It's true. Because again, you will have rappers who will be in the studio 24/7. They don't have to report to the PO, to the wife, because kids get sick. This shit happens. All these things. Okay, and the scene to me don't seem like she's gonna want to sit at home and be with the kids all the time while he's out doing the shit. She's gonna want to be with him. So now you gotta pay for a babysitter. You know what I'm saying? So now somebody else is raising the kids. You know what I'm saying? So, I got Mocha's point once he explained it how he did. But he can't make it seem like no rappers have wives and kids, because they do. And the Mocha worked with him before. He just back, and now he's older. He has a wife. He has kids. Let it be. But I don't know. It's messy. It's messy. But I was like, girl, bye. It's kind of, y'all in Vegas, whatever, let it be. But we're gonna let it be. Lastly, we have Michael and Monique. Now, we did not see Monique this episode. Y'all know I'm still upset with them with their whole little WeTV, didn't have us on, whatever. It's the show. Y'all know every week someone ain't on here, okay? So Derek wants, it's not, at this point, it's been about a month since that fight happened. Okay? It was like 1 month ago. Okay? So it's been about a month. She's in Chicago, he's in Ohio. I know Cleveland. He's in Cleveland. He has the ankle monitor taken off so he can kind of move around a little bit more. Okay, he wants to go visit Monique. He up there talking to Big Mom. He first calls Monique and tells her and she's mad because he ain't been answering the phone all day. Baby, guess what? I'm coming to see you. What? I'm so happy now. So she's happy because he come to visit. She then said, "Oh, so your person, you got the approval for girl." She said, "You got the travel pass." Yeah, I just did. I'm like, why are you lying? He had not got approval to go. I'm like, why are you telling her you coming when you do not know that it will be approved? What the fuck? Okay. Anyway, he like, I'm on my way. I'm gonna see there. Whatever. Now, Big Ma, the fact that Big Ma was up there packing him a little lunch. I said, oh, she packing him a travel lunch. It was so cute. I'm like, come on now, Big Ma. But yeah, he like, Big Ma, I'm going to Chicago. I'm going to propose to Monique. I want to be with her. I want to be with her. Big Ma said, is you ready to settle down? Okay. Are you to be committed? You need more time of freedom? Meaning, are you going to stop fucking around on her? Because I know for a fact you've been fucking around her. I know them girls become around here. Are you ready to no longer have the freedom of a single man? Okay. Yeah, I love her. I'm gonna go to Chicago. I'm gonna propose. I'm gonna show her that I want to be with her. Now, this is how I felt like Derek and Monique is a real couple, because the way Big Ma like Monique, you can tell that Monique is involved in shit. You know what I'm saying? She's real sweet on Monique. So I'm like, Monique is around more or is involved more than we know in regular life, because Big Ma like her. And it was amazing to see how much, like, look, Monique don't deserve no bullshit. Okay. And that, when she said, look, you better not let other people ruin your life. Okay. Your siblings was not even in your life that much. Don't let them come in here now trying to run things. I said, girl, you let them know, because it seemed like it's really just his siblings who don't like her. The rest of his family seems to like her. And, when she said, look, Monique does not deserve what they're doing to her. Okay. I don't want her feeling like that. She should not be mistreated. I'm like, Monique has shown Big Ma enough love to where Big Ma like, nigga, don't you fuck it up. She then went into the car. She gave her grown ass great grandson $500 spending cash to spend in Chicago. I was like, come on now, Big Ma. Come on now, Big Ma. And most folks, don't really have that. You know what I'm saying? Most folks don't have they Big Ma around here trying to make sure they not fucking up with a woman who has done more for them than the punk ass siblings who don't like the lady they with. And what I appreciate was her telling him, look, do not let them fuck this up for you. Do not let them mess up what you want to do. When she said they have not been in your life much at all, basically. So they can't come here now trying to run shit. Because that's the whole reason the fight happened, was because Monique's beef with the Monique and the beef. Don't do that. Don't do that. I do believe Derek was gonna go regardless. He was also gonna get arrested. But she was like, go get your gal. Go get your gal, son. Okay. Now he in a car with his people, his uncle. Okay. The fact that the uncle's in the front seat. Okay. Again, it seemed like their daddy side of the family supports him. Okay. The uncle had a whole little bouquet of roses. Say, hey, I got this for you to get him Monique. I'm like, that is so nice. That is so nice. So I'm like, they like Monique. So the drama we see with them siblings is like, man, fuck them siblings. Fuck them. Okay. So he calls his PO because he's on his way to the airport. And he like, I haven't heard back my PO. I don't know. I'm gonna call her. He calls her. She's like, well, I've been waiting on your call. You did not send me the stuff I needed, so I'm not about to approve your request. But I sent you this, I sent you that. She's like, nah, you can't be sending me shit last minute. This is the thing about people. Them POs be having a whole bunch of case. And she said to him, you not my only parolee. They have to deal with a whole bunch of bullshit. They don't like last minute stuff. And so they tell you, hey, send me this, that, and this and that. If you don't send it to them on time, they not going to move because, oh, you send it today. So I send it today, so you should approve. No, that's how they move. And she first said, I'm not approving you. But I sent this, I sent that. I'm not, I don't do shit last minute. And she called back, though, after finding whatever he sent her and approved it. She said, look, you need to check in consistently. When I call your ass, answer the phone. Don't you be down there, no shenanigans. It better not be no bullshit at all. And he said, okay, cool. But he told Uncle I was going regardless. Even if she did not, I'm like, that's dumb. Why would you go on camera if you did not have approval? But anyway, he was approved to go, and he's now flowing. He's flying out to Monique to win her back. Now we know in real time, he and Monique are together right now. We just seeing basically how things played out. I don't mind Derek and Monique. I don't. I just need them to not feel like they make the show. I need them to know, hey, the show been on for 4 seasons before you got here. Humble yourself. Be about your money. Be about your bag. Cool. But don't make it seem like we TV fucking y'all over if they don't have y'all on every episode. To me, y'all don't make the show. It's a collaborative effort with all people. It's all, you know what I'm saying? We are invested this season in each couple story. Even Amber and Puppy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not Martin and Brittany. But again, y'all don't make the show. And we have to remember, each season, they have more people. Eventually, y'all will be moved away and moved on. So don't make it seem as if, you know what I'm saying, y'all are the bee's knees of it all, and we have to. No, man, fuck y'all. Okay, fuck y'all. Anyway, y'all, that was the whole episode. I hope y'all all enjoyed our little chit chat. Okay, it's a food list that y'all know every Saturday between 5:30 or 6:30. I don't know, depends on time. But every Saturday we here. Live chit chat. Now tomorrow, I don't think I'm gonna have no lives. I think I will have to put up some premieres because I'm tired, y'all. I've been live every damn day for a minute. My recap of the SWV and Escape show will not be until Monday because I feel like Candy does a speak on every week. Tosh goes live after, so I do not want to do a live Sunday night because I want to catch the other stuff that comes. So whatever Candy say, Tosh, I want to catch that, and because I have to. So the live for that will be Monday at 9. We're gonna hope a whole bunch of shit don't happen between now and then, but we shall see. I hope y'all have already liked the video. I hope y'all have already subscribed to my channel. Make sure to please like the video, share the video. It is always appreciated. We have a great time every week. I'm going to put up some premieres tomorrow for Ghosts. I'm going to try to get out at least one episode of the girl trip thing on Bravo. Well, it's on Peacock. And then we'll see what else I have coming up for the rest of the week. Do not forget to have a good weekend. Have a good evening. Okay, be safe, be loved. I love you all. Until next time, y'all, I gotta go. I love you all. Bye.